Hi watch fans, showcasing Panerai PAM 449 today. 750 pieces only made ever between 2012 and 2014. I think this one's a 2013. I can't remember the certificates in there, but got a few watches and don't always remember exactly what the dates are. So anyway, PAM 449. The movement is a in-house P3000, but they use with a PAM 424 and a PAM 425. So caliber P3000, obviously sapphire caseback. Stainless steel, Rivatato even, Officini, Panerai. So the Paneristi would know a lot more about this watch than I do, but even with the lugs here, the lugs are detachable by those screws, so you can change straps quite easily, sort of adding a different flavour to the watch and making it look like you've got another watch on. 47mm, direct tribute. This is SLC. Salento Corsa, I believe it is, which speaks of the Italian Navy torpedo divers that used to ride torpedoes. So this was designed for them to read underwater more legibly. So I think they had the California dial on the PAM 424, 425 sort of tribute, but they ended up, I think, having it more uniform, so it's just easier to read. So this is 47mm. This watch here has a screw down crown that screws out, so we'll call it an onion crown. Screws out. Pops out. See the spring on there. First stage, and it moves our hand like a GMT kind of, and then pull it out again, and you can, set the whole time completely. So novel touch, nice touch. So if they needed to do something in hours quickly underwater, they just didn't need to do much. I expect that once you've pulled this out, that O-ring would keep the watch relatively waterproof, but obviously when it's screwed down, it's proper waterproof. So just, you can get things done just in changing hours, don't have to change in minutes, but things got done quite quickly. Who knows what all the needs of the military were at the time when they designed this watch. And for me, as a newcomer to Panerai, I'm sure there's loads for me to find out about this watch, but Rolex is what I generally sort of look into and have owned in the past. So this is 47mm, big watch on the wrist. It is a big watch, but it still doesn't look too crazy. Doesn't look too bad. So yeah, 750 pieces made. The PAM 424 and the PAM 425 are more mass produced. So this watch is what they call like a sandwich dial, having the steel blued hand, which is a direct tribute to the PAM 2533, which is what Rolex collaborated with Panerai on. And what made me really want this watch was the blued hands. And the example that I saw was that this watch, the 2533 from 1935-36, had sort of seen some years, so it had natural beautiful deterioration and patina on the dial and just general sort of wear on the loom on the hands, and it looks so beautiful, just so plain. I mean, look at that dial, there's no fuss on that dial, and that's what I saw in that watch. So though it looked aged, the age made it look really beautiful. The blued hands sort of were still pretty much intact, but the loom had worn out and the rest of the watch was sort of breaking down beautifully, I hasten to add. But the blued hands made it stand out, so I wanted that watch because of the blued hands. So the PAM 424 and the 425 have got 18 karat gold hands. They don't have the blued hands, which you need to have it. So together with this dirty dial, the whole sort of appearance, the matte black top plate, and then the cream luminosity part, not the Radiomere Panerai print, because that's printed on it, but the actual luminescent part is the plate underneath, which is a like a whole luminescent plate, and they call it a sandwich plate. So that's where the luminosity comes from. So I'm going to wax some light on this. So give me a second and I'll get back to you. I'll show you how luminous this thing is and how legible it would be underwater, you know, if it had shone some light in it, because obviously there's no light underwater, and the deeper you go, the darker it gets. But just to put some light on it, just to show you that's how, you know, you can have these as spotlights in your house. It's so bright, like really beautiful. So the hands don't seem to be saying much as far as the loom is concerned. We're going to go and see if we can get the hands to be chopped up a bit. Yeah, there we go. So that's what it looks like. So the radio mirror Panerai doesn't actually light up, but the rest of the watch lights up. And even when you look at that blue and the green on that side there, the blue and the green, I mean, look at that. That is really lovely to look at. Just looking at that whole watch there, so plain and simple, as opposed to, I've got a Batman and it's clever, you know, on the face of it, and the whole watch is clever, but this is just simple. So for those that are Paneristi, and you can sort of give some information on this PAN 449 that I haven't yet covered. I do believe it to be an in-house movement, but I'm still learning about in-house movements and the importance of when they decided to, you know, do things in-house as opposed to maybe working on ETA movements elsewhere, or sort of modified ETA movements, you know, and the other features on this watch that are not so sort of plain to see, you know. So yeah, thanks for watching. Take care, have a great day.